Good morning and welcome. How did you sleep last night? Was it good? Was it great? Was it bad? Did you jump out of bed? Did you thrive? Were you excited for the day? I hope you were. I'm Joe Delgado, Indestructible Me. And if you're new, I am here to get you ready for the day. Talk about topics. Get your mind prepared. Get you thinking all day. Get you to analyze, which I want to talk about today. A concept that has drastically improved my life. Something that I do consistently and all the time. Something that I do literally nonstop. I'm doing it right now. And so again, follow me. If you haven't done so already, give me some love. Give me some feedback. I'm here to help you achieve things that you're going after. Get you in the right mindset. Maybe be just the positive noise in your life to drown out the negative noise, which is just absolutely abundant and everywhere. I beat the sun up, as you can see. For those of you watching, I got bed head. Got little curls in the back. Those never go away, even with gel. But whatever. Beat the sun up. That is a big thing to do from anyone that wants to be successful. That's something that I learned really early, is get up early. Grant Cardone actually have coined the phrase beat the sun up, but if you know about just entrepreneurs, successful people, they will always recommend getting up early before your competition, hitting the streets, the pavement before the rest of your competition is up. Get ahead of the game. You know, while your competition is cozied up in bed, laying in bed, doing nothing and wasting time, you're getting after it. You're writing down your goals, your ambitions. Did you write down your goals today? Takes like 60 seconds. Why would you put off your life? Write down your goals. Get after it. Have it in your forefront of your head. You have to know that. You have to know where you're going. Self-discovery can help you. Now there's a statement that was said all the time in my past career, which I was engaged in self-discovery. Which is, you can call it that. You can call it self-analyze. If you don't know what the definition of analyze is, it's to examine methodically, and in detail the constitution or structure of something, especially information, typically for purpose of explanation and interpretation. Self-discovery. So what does that mean? What do I do? How does that work? Is that I'm constantly trying to rediscover myself and rediscover what is working, what's not working. Whenever I'm doing something, I'm constantly thinking, how can I be more productive? What can I be doing? I'm analyzing myself. I'm literally analyzing the situation, myself, and I'm paying attention to the details. It could be as simple as organizing a desk. What can I be doing it could be drastically improve the way that I'm doing this? So the next time I do it, I'm better, I'm faster, I'm leaner, I'm go stronger. Everything I do, I criticize, I break down, I get down to the nitty-gritty details. And you have to be paying attention. You have to criticize and analyze yourself. And a lot of people will say that that's negative. Why are you being so hard on yourself? Why are you being so critical? Life is too short. Just take it easy. It's fine. Which I absolutely agree. You gotta roll with the punches and you gotta embrace the whole, problems, ups and downs. You gotta love it. You gotta enjoy it. For sure. Life is short. You got to enjoy everything. But if you're not learning and if you're not understanding how to get better, then you're gonna continuously go through the same obstacles, hurdles. So again, if you're working somewhere and you're doing a task at a job for a company, for a person, and you're doing the same thing, it's the same way, same thing. How are you going to advance if you don't change? Like that's I had a episode yesterday, which I was trying to upload. Technical difficulties. How can I improve so that doesn't happen? Thought about that all day, and I'm still doing that today. So I'm getting better, and I'm going to continue getting better. But I had an episode about working for free. And that would be working for free. Is, hey, I'm working at a job. My job description is this. How can I be more efficient at this? I can get more work done in less amount of time. I.e., the boss will see that and give me more work to make sure that I'm staying productive for the amount of hours that I'm getting paid. So I'm doing more work. I'll eventually do more work. Most people will try to put that off and try to hide that. Why would I want to add more responsibilities to my plate? If you're in a good vehicle, a good job, or a good company, that will always lead to progression of a career. That's just how it is. If you're not, you need to understand that. You need to analyze the environment. If you're not in a good environment, if you're not in the right vehicle to push you forward, to get you where you want to go, or to use it as a tool to get to where you want to go in life, then yeah, you need to understand that, and you need to find another vehicle. Taxi, boop. Get that Uber out. Go somewhere else. You got to go somewhere else. And that's on you. You have to assess it. You have to continuously assess your environment. Continuously figure out what's going on, analyze the details, get into the trenches. Some of us are constantly, going throughout their day, and we're not being methodical about what's going on. People don't pick up details and don't pay attention. And if I go out somewhere, I'll be picking up all these signals everywhere. And I'll be having a conversation with you, and most likely I won't even, maybe it's rude of me, but I probably won't be making strong eye contact a lot of the times, depending on how serious the conversation is. It's because I'm observing everything else. I'm observing how you're handling the environment, how I'm handling the environment. What perception am I giving you? Am I giving you a warm, comforting feeling if you need one, if we're being friends or whatever? If it's a business interaction, or are you taking me as a professional or an amateur? If you're in sales, it's all of that. This drastically, if you're in sales, if you don't self-discover, if you don't do this analyzation of yourself, especially during your sales process, you will not be successful. You will not do anything well in sales. This is absolutely crucial. And this eliminates the need for a manager, or everyone needs a coach or a mentor. That drastically does help. But those coaches and mentors are not going to be around you nonstop. They're not going to be around you. For example, my mentors are affluent people that I don't talk to because we're not on the same level. I'm not a billionaire or whatever. So those people are not even criticizing me. So I have to do it myself. I study. Then, what would this person do? Well, how would they do it? How would they handle this situation? The same thing. When I was in sales, we're always in sales. I need to stop saying that. When I was in sales, we're always a salesperson, no matter what you are. No matter who you are, you're in sales. But I didn't, when I started out, I had no idea about sales process, objections, didn't have organization in my conversations. And again, I'm a big introvert, so very awkward. I was anyways at human interactions. But I had an obsession to make things work no matter what, because I had a fear that I was going to be homeless if I didn't. So regardless of all my anxieties and my social issues that I had, I had this mentality of I'm going to do whatever it takes, because that's a survival tactic that I have in my mind. I need to survive. So I started to break everything down. And was my voice inflection appropriate? Were they scared because my voice inflection was not appropriate? Did I say something awkward and weird? Did I say something that they liked? Did I do something that worked? How did it work? Why did it work? If I change it a little bit, would it work better? If I move it into a different part of my sales flow, would I get better results? Would I get different results? Would I get worse results? What can I clean up to be more efficient in this interaction and make more sense? Take time out of the equation. It's self-analysis. Every day is practice in life. We're never going to be perfect. There's no such thing as being perfect. So if you're not taking every opportunity to learn, expand, grow, you're going to fail by default. Another upset that I had, J.K. Rowling. I have a lot of beliefs that I just stay true to, if you can't tell. But J.K. Rowling, if you fail, you'll fail by default. If you live so carefully, you're not comfortable with failing. You're not going to fail. So you gotta analyze, or you gotta always analyze. Always get in the trenches of the details. Be methodical. You gotta understand what's going on, the environment you're in. And every time I'm having a conversation with someone, am I being receptive? Am I giving the perception of being receptive? Am I listening? Am I actually understanding where they're coming from, or what they're trying to say? What's their end result? How can I show them that I'm understanding what they're saying, or how I can present this information better so it's more understanding. Like right now, I'm doing the same thing. Like, what can I do that's going to be better? It's drastically improved my life, and especially once you acknowledge it, because you might be doing this now, right? You might have that monologue in your head, running monologue that we all have, or they say that only some of us have, so maybe I'm just an insane person. So congratulations, you're listening to an insane person. But I have a running monologue. What's going on? How's it going? What's happening? Am I safe here? Am I not safe? Is there money to be made? Always, right? But this is drastic. If you might be doing this constantly, and if you're doing it and you're not acknowledging it, that's going to be a negative form, because you're going to be just pushing yourself down, and there's no growth. You can analyze yourself and be critical of yourself, but if you're not thinking about the other side, how can I improve? Then yes, it's 100% negative, belittling, toxic, not good. And you should not be doing that. You should not be criticizing yourself just to criticize, just to hate, fear, push yourself down. Any of that. You analyze, you discover, you criticize yourself to think about the other side of the fence. How can I get better? What do I need to do to improve the situation? And visualize yourself on the other side of that fence. If it's communication that's a problem, I'm stumbling over my words. People are saying that I have marbles in my mouth when I talk, which are literally things that were said to about me how I talked. Yeah, if I just shut down and just own that, like, yeah, that's me. That's just me. No, I envision that, I'm going to lead crowds. I'm going to captivate an audience. I'm going to be able to communicate precise information. People are going to be inspired. People are going to know what I say, how I say it, get my energy, love, my enthusiasm. I envisioned that. I saw myself on the other side of the fence, and I worked on that. And lo and behold, maybe I'm not perfect there, but I'm way better than what I was. It's the same concept. If you're not good in sales right now, if you're in sales, you hate sales, we all hate things that we're not good at. So that's a trigger, that's a light bulb. Boop. I hate this. That means I'm not good at it. So I just need to get good at it. I got to learn more. There's something that I don't know about this that I need to learn. I need to get better information. I need to improve. I need to practice role play, which everyone hates, but it's a key. It's needed. So if you're in sales and you just hate it, and you need to analyze, and then you need to see yourself being great. All right, this is where I am here. I'm here right now. This is where I need to go. What's the path? What does that look like? What do I need to do to learn and practice along the way to achieve that? You're in a relationship and you're both just arguing, but you're uncontrollably in love with each other. Same thing. What's working, what's not working, you got to analyze. And don't analyze for the negative, analyze for the positive. That's why writing your goals is so important. Because you're creating, once you write down, once you get pen or pencil or ink pen, whatever it may be, to paper, and you start writing, you create new neural pathways in your brain. It's a tangible thing. So you start envisioning things differently throughout the day. You will actually start to expose yourself to things that will help you work towards your goal. Because then your mind knows what's important. So you start seeing all of this opportunity. You'll start seeing all these things that you can do that will drastically improve your situation. I didn't know that years ago. I had to learn. I had to read. That's just study from the greats, practice. But it wouldn't have started if I didn't self-discover. Meditation's a huge visioning yourself. You gotta criticize. You gotta know. Self-awareness is massively important. You gotta know what's going on. You gotta do it constantly and all the time. You gotta be in the moment. Self-awareness is not negative. Again, if you see yourself, if you see the other side of the fence. It's only negative if you just sit there and you don't do anything about it. I'm not happy with my life. I'm overweight. I'm not healthy. I'm not in a good relationship. I'm lonely. I'm not making enough money. I hate my job. If you do not do anything outside of that, 100% that's negative. And I understand that some of us struggle with the ability to act on that. And that's why I'm here. I'm hoping that I'm loud enough where you're scrolling through your phone, hating everything, you stop, you listen to this, and hopefully ignites just a small flame in you that you do get up. You start thinking differently. I can do this differently instead of this. And then you start to picture something amazing. And that is future you. Living the life that you want. We all can accomplish it. It all starts with self-discovering, being self-aware, analyzing your environment, being there in the moment, understanding what's going on, getting into the trenches, methodically understanding details, and having a hunger of constant improvement, growth, expansion, so you can get to your end result, so you can get to a life that you want, a fulfilling life. Whatever you want in life is 100% in your control and possible. Just takes you to be self-aware, analyze, and then act. You can do it. Let's be indestructible. Follow me on every channel so you never miss out on things like this. Become indestructible. We got to. It's for survival. Thanks for watching, and always be great.